say it.
Okay. We're sorry about that, y'all. We're trying to see what's going on with YouTube because they've put in a new back office here for live streaming. And so we're just trying to play around with it. So if you want to stick around, that's fine. We're just trying to see what this is that YouTube is doing. Oh, what did you just do?
I don't know.
Holy cow. You hit that little, what was that? Go to the YouTube Live dashboard. There it is right there. How about that trash? So now you can watch it right there.
Okay,
That's pretty neat.
All right. Can you guys hear us okay?
Yeah, she said sound is back.
Can you guys see us okay? Yes, we're troubleshooting.
Yeah, we're troubleshooting. And it looks like it's not hiccuping or doing anything, and it may have just been the way that it needs to talk to it now. The interface might be different. I don't know. Because our download and upload speed are through the roof. Like, they're what we're paying for. And, no, can't hear you.
Who said that?
Naked Gardener. He said, no, can't hear you. I can't see you either. He's funny. Okay, so this is different.
This is definitely different.
It looks kind of cool. So, and look, excellent connection. Like, that's pretty neat.
Huh.
So, this has a new screen that goes through, and it's pretty cool. Like, you can see stream health, your viewer activity, analytics. The right there, he just did that. That's really cool. Like, he can go in and get our merchandise and put it up there in the middle of the chat.
Can you guys see that merchandise that I just pinned up there? I'm not trying to get y'all to buy it. I just want to know if it works.
I don't see it in the chat yet, so I'm just curious. This is YouTube update that you're filling out. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Much louder than before. Okay, how is that? Is that a little bit better?
Sorry, I turned it all the way up. Hey, Anita.
Did you guys see the merchandise that we pinned? I need somebody to tell me if you could see that. Yes or no?
No.
Well, then what the crap? Unpin. I guess it was just a pin message.
Message unpinned.
Alright, I'm going to try it again. Let me know if you guys can see it.
I see it under your header. No, not there.
Bam. Should be up now. Can you see it?
It says it's showcasing
in the chat.
Their merchandise.
No, can't see it.
Huh.
I wonder what that is all about then. I don't know.
Up in the corner. No, this is different.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah,
anyway, this is a different, and it just looks totally different. There's a lot of little buttons to push and click, and so of course that's what Jason's doing.
Enable a DVR. What the crap?
Yeah, 360
video.
Added delay.
How do you do a 360 video?
I have no idea. You might not have.
Might not have
capability
to do that.
So.
All right. So.
All right. No, but it's in the header. Might be on the laptop, but not on the phone.
Oh, it will show as a pinned comment upon ending the stream?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so. Well, I hope it didn't take away some of our little widgets that we have. Can I still test the widget and see if they still have them?
It looks like it.
Does it show up here? I have to wait to see if it shows up. Here, may I have a sip of your drink? Thank you. What are you having?
Just tea. Definitely a delay.
Yeah.
But
Still a delay. Okay, did you guys see me? There it is.
There it is.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, looks like we still got the widgets.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
I lost all of my good jokes I was telling. Where's the panda?
The panda.
Where's the panda that falls over? That one. I love the panda.
I still would like to know what member they can join in to be. I don't know.
I have no idea, but it's still funny. Like I love seeing the panda bear.
Yep. Okay, guys. So do you guys? It's like I almost want to start the whole thing over again because of all the trouble that we had in there, and just do a whole nother live. But we won't do that.
So the part that we didn't finish because everything started getting a little crazy. Is today. What did we do today? Susan Baker, hello. What did we go do today?
We partied like it was 1999.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No. We went and got...
Oh, Christmas tree.
We got a Christmas tree today.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm. Of course, Jason went all...
Arborist.
Crazy arborist, horticulturalist,
Botanist.
Botanist. Yeah, he, let's just start it over. Yeah, because you weren't in here earlier, so you missed everything anyway, right?
Yeah.
No, so we have a couple of local tree farms around here. We're very fortunate to have. And, because when we lived in Augusta, the tree farms around there were way overpriced. But they could get the money for them because of the area. So, because to me, a tree is a tree is a tree. Whether you grow it in Alberton or you grow it in Ohio or you grow it in Florida, whatever, it's still a Christmas tree. It's still the same types of trees. That's just in my opinion. The value really doesn't change much because it's still just a tree. And when we were in Augusta, Christmas trees were going for $80, $90 a Christmas tree. And now, up here, they're half that. Sometimes less than half that. What are you doing? You silly girl.
Now give me some tea.
Please.
Yogurt.
Yogurt?
Yogurt.
Now?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna get off so we can decorate?
Maybe, maybe not.
Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Look who that is. Right, so...
If you start spamming us saying trees lives matter, I promise you, I will eat your spleen.
Trees are people too!
Trees are people too! So, we went to, I miss my refill princess. She does do a really good job with company. She's really good about that.
She's a good hostess.
Yeah. So we went to, there's one pretty close to the house, But the thing is that with them being as close as they are, in the area that we're in, a lot of times they get bombarded with people, and then there's only so many trees, and then they're gone, and then they have to grow more trees, and you don't just grow them overnight. They take a couple of years to grow.
This is not Back to the Future.
So
you can't rehydrate a tree.
So we have at least 2 very close to us that we can visit, and we hit one year, and then we'll hit the other the next year, and we kind of bounce back and forth so we don't hit the same place twice. So about 2 years ago, we hit the one closest to our house, and Jason and I both very distinctly remember saying, we need to give this one about 2 to 3 years before we come back here, because they were just obliterated. There were no trees left. The only trees they had were little seedlings, saplings or whatever. And it was a shame because it's closer. It's a lot closer to the house. And so then we went to the other one. So this year we were going to go to that one first. So we went there, and of course my son and my husband very quickly pointed out to me that they have changed their pricing system because I told them about how in Augusta that they charge a lot more for those same trees. And so now they have established a new pricing system where an 7-foot tree is $40. 8-foot trees, $45. 9-foot tree, 7-foot trees, $35. 8-foot tree is $40. 9 foot's $45, and then it goes up and up and up and up. And still good compared to what I was used to paying, but you can see that they definitely had changed some stuff at their place. So we go in there and we start looking around, and Jason was already in a sour mood because we were trying to get the tiller going, and that's what you were kind of talking about. The tiller kept getting bogged down because we have rocks in there, and then the pull string tore up and we couldn't fix it. So finally Jason threw his hands up and he's like, okay, let's go get the tree.
There's a lot more adjectives involved.
So he was kind of a little, on edge to begin with, because he really wants to get that weed in, and I totally understand that. But
good night, Pete. Thanks for coming by.
We've been, last year we didn't have a tree, and to the point where our girls even said to us, Mommy, when you have the money, can you just go buy us a fake tree, so then that way we'll always have a fake tree. And it kind of broke my heart. I was like, So yeah, Blaze is right. They used to be $29 across the board. You used to be able to go in there, pick a tree out, and it was $29. And of course I had to open my big mouth. So anyway,
imagine that.
We went to go pick out this tree, and we get there, and we see the tags on there where they've changed up the pricing, and very quickly Blaze and Jason both were like, mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything. That was all your son.
See what happens? So then
I just pointed out all the dead shit.
Yes. So then we start walking through, and Jason's not feeling and I thought it was just because he was just sour about the wheat still. And then he started to tell me, he's like, these trees are dying. Look, you would look down the middle of the row and there'd be 3 or 4 of them just bald as a receding
as Samson's Farms.
I mean, bald,
like Samson's Farms.
And so then you start looking at all the ones that we were looking at, and if you really paid attention, there was brown on all of them.
Yeah, they were getting, look, there's sometimes and this is an issue when you run a monoculture, whether you're a Christmas tree farm or chicken house or beef CAFO or something, you're going to have something that's going to move in, mm-hmm. And no matter what you do, it's going to be pesticide, herbicide resistant, mm-hmm. And and you're going to lose it. And so, if I was running that Christmas tree farm, I'd close for a couple years. And I would cut down every Christmas tree that I had, and then I would just let my fields rest.
Yeah. Balder than Steve Harvey. There you go. Do I still see the color as being off? Yes. This color is like a pinkish orange. It's not orange. It's coral. If you look up the color coral, that's what it is. But anyway.
Okay. He's a dude.
I know. That's why I said look it up. Anyway, so then we went. So we walked through these fields, and we were going to walk through on the other side to see if maybe, and then it was just like, no. It's because we started talking about it, and Jason's like, look, if they're already dying before we even cut them down, by the time we get it back to the house, it's going to be dying. We've got a brand new wood-burning stove in the house. You don't want it drying out, and across the room is the wood-burning stove. Like, you just don't want that. You're begging for something bad to happen.
Well, is Broussard still in here, or is he gone? He's a firefighter. And ask him, flat out. This time of year, he probably hates live trees.
Probably.
Because a lot of folks don't take care of them. They dry out, and then the heat from the lights and stuff like that catches a tree. And a Christmas tree, you don't believe me, go, if you have a fake tree all the time and you think I'm just full as a caca, go to Home Depot when ain't nobody looking, grab one of those trees that they collected, throw it in the back of your car or in your truck, take it home, light it up, and watch that puppy go up like a Roman candle.
What up, Spicy White Bear?
Live trees go up fast, and they burn hot and they burn quick. And the moment that you cut a live tree, it's on its downward spiral. It's starting to die.
Right.
And how you can slow it down is basically almost like drown it. Like you do a pineapple where you're trying to get it to reroot. And you just keep it wet. And
fake trees save tree lives.
I'm going to take her wrench away. And
yeah, they go up like they do. They go fast, especially if you don't. Especially if you don't keep them watered. So YouTube, that kind of video, they go up super fast. Yeah, you can see it. Like it's pretty fast.
You know, Wanderlust has, and if I'd have been a thinking man, I would have brought this up to you today, but that is a very good point that he has. And I think we probably need to write that down somewhere so we don't forget it. But they have Christmas trees that they sell with burlap sacks that are root balls that you can take care of during the Christmas season and then take it outside and plant it.
Sure, and we could do that. One of the other things we had talked about is they have at our forestry commission, you can order trees and plant them on your property. And so we've thought about doing that as well.
Because then we can just line this fence. Keep it for privacy because it's far enough away from the power line. They shouldn't mess with it.
Right.
And what did he put up?
Mow needles, mow problems. Next time we try a real tree, I want to get one with a root ball so we can just replant. Yeah. I mean, and ideally that would be great, but of course tree stands are not, you wouldn't need a tree stand though, I guess. You would just... Nope. But ideally I would love to have a tree that we grow that just gets massive that we can decorate each year, Yeah, I love the live tree, and that was the thing. So, we go to the other one closer to the house, and we pull up, and the sign is like everything there, no matter which one you pick, except for the Fraser firs, which everybody buys Frasers and brings them in, and they're always ridiculous. They're like 80, 140. I mean, they're ridiculous.
What,
Ridiculous
Fraser
price.
firs?
Yeah.
Yes, but they're such a beautiful tree.
But
they don't have the strength to hold.
And the
an
needles,
ornament.
like the needles are just ridiculous. They go everywhere. Yeah. And the ones, so somebody asked what we got, and ours were, is it Murray Cross? So it's a Murray Cross is what we got. And it's beautiful. Jason helped pick out a really, really pretty tree. All the kids did. They were all really
and since we're on this subject, Wanderlust, I want to raise my ceiling about 2 feet. Can we do that? Because I really don't like the fact that I have to buy a 6-foot tree.
Well, we bought a 7. How big was that tree? It was a 7-foot tree. I think it was 7 or maybe even 8, but so we did that, and we found the tree. We measured it. We were smart this year. So every year that we can afford one, we've gotten a live tree. And every year when we do that, we end up cutting off the top and cutting off the bottom and butchering everything in between, and we end up paying, which was not really a big deal when we got to where they were only, $29 or $35, it wasn't a big deal. But when we were paying $80 for a tree, I used to always tell Jason, I swear, like, we should have paid $60 for a smaller tree because we were cutting half of it off.
Night.
Good night, Naked Gardener. Sydney. And, so this time we decided that we would actually measure the ceiling, and then we also measured the depth of how far out we could have the tree go and it not be too far into the walkway. And so we had those measurements, and we took a tape with us today, and we kind of measured everything out. And I'll tell you, we did a really good job because you have just enough. We didn't cut anything off the top. So you have a little bit of a room for a tree topper because we have an angel tree top. And cut the top off and put it on the roof. That would be funny. We could do that. Let's do that next year. That would be fun. I think that would be hilarious. Like, cut the top off and just put it on the roof. With the root top and everything. Yeah, $29, $30, we'll take it.
Wow, we have moved up in the world.
I know, right?
Jess and Jeremiah got this same thing that happened to them.
Did they really?
All the banks came in. We have moved up in the world.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right. Somebody get rid of Bank of America. I hate Bank of America. They're a bunch of rip-off artists.
Oh, and now there's insurance.
Yes.
So
Safe Auto.
Woo!
Yes. Woo. By the way, Bank of America and Safe Auto, you guys, for advertising in my live chat, both now owe me $100. Thank you for playing.
All right, so we measured out the tree. We brought it in, got it set up, and that's when Blaze came in and said, I don't know if y'all care, but Auburn just did a pick 6 and ran back and scored and whatever. And I was like, what? And just like, is it on CBS? Yeah. So we turned it on, and then we got sucked into
Walmart.
a game.
Walmart customer service. That's $100.
Wow, at least they're getting creative. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta give it to them. At least they're getting creative.
Hey, trolls that are coming.
Gordon
Ramsay!
What?
Woo! Cheers, Gordon Ramsay. Yes!
Cut a closable hole in the floor? What? Why would you do that?
Who said that?
Spicy White Bear.
Oh, I don't know. Target!
Hey, gonna be what? A
Great aunt again.
This
All
time
right.
to a girl. Boys are easier. That's right.
Congratulations, just me.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
I wonder what it is.
Getting spammed. I don't know if it has something to do with the spamming.
It may. I don't know.
Anyway.
Okay. Where's the lamb sauce? That's funny. All right.
Is there a delay? Oh, wait, we're live again.
I think we're live again. Yep.
Just set the Christmas tree. Oh, just set it in there. I gotcha.
Yep. So.
Okay, so. Anyway.
There we go. All right, cool. So, I think Jay and Silent Bob need to show up next.
I know, right? Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be very awesome if Jay and Silent Bob showed up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Be better if it was Dave Ramsey. Yeah, that would have been better.
So.
Yeah, so. Y'all be careful on some of these chat people. If you don't know who they are, more than likely they're not. Yeah, I don't know. Feels like, yeah.
It's okay.
I don't know what I've been told. Don't know, but oh, so now we got Trump supporters in here, or
That's
not?
all right. They're welcome to.
That was wild. My screen was jumping around. My eyeballs have settled back in their sockets. I know, right?
Yeah.
It goes. It makes fake Jay and Silent Bob account. I love Lone Star Living.
Yeah.
Anyway, what about pickle? Anyway, I just let you know that we're just super important nowadays.
Yeah.
Hey, She Moved Mountains. What's
She
up?
Moved Mountains is in the house.
What's
going
up?
on, girlfriend?
She's been doing a lot of great stuff lately. I've been following her account. And let me tell you, so I see there's a lot of stuff in Walmart and other stores that I've seen lately that have the quote about moving mountains. Mm-hmm. And so I think it's really cool, like, because of her channel name, I think of her a lot. Like, I'll see something about moving mountains, and I always think of her, and I think that's just super cool. She's been doing some really great stuff, and she's younger, and to have the drive to want to do that stuff, like, is really, really cool to me. She's been canning and growing and all kinds of cool things, so...
The joys of YouTube.
Especially when you get a little bigger, you know?
Yeah. The plain fact of the matter is YouTube's cracking down, and they can't play their little video games, so now they gotta... This is how they act out. This is how they act out.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
It'll probably calm back down next week.
Yeah, and if it doesn't, it's okay. They need love too. Maybe they'll learn something. Wouldn't be the first time that we've converted a troll into an honest viewer.
This is true.
So...
Been there, done that.
Yep. And we'll do it again. And again, and again, and again, and again. Because at the end of the day, I don't care.
It's Katie, right? Isn't that it? Kate or Katie? She moved mountains. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's her name. I can't... Is that right? I know I can see her face on Facebook and Instagram, but I can't remember if it's...
Because at the end of the day, Robin and I look at it as all are welcome here.
Right.
As long as you behave, you don't take us into a realm where we cannot be considered family friendly, you're more than welcome to stay and learn and participate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you start being stupid, well, then you have to go away. It's plain and simple. We are a learning channel. We want to teach, so I'm all about trying to help people learn how to grow their own food.
Mm-hmm.
Become more free.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, at the end of the day, it's all about freedom. Okay? You know, a lot of this younger generation, you don't know what freedom costs. You ain't got the first freaking clue. And freedom is expensive. Freedom is hard work. It's not something that you get just because you fell out of a vagina.
Oh my God, I can't believe you just said that.
And you have to work for it. Whether you put on a uniform and you go stomp around the jungles of Cambodia, Vietnam, or you go into the desert and you walk through Fallujah or Baghdad or anywhere place like that. Freedom is not free.
Mm-hmm.
But you, back here in the world, can work on freedom and being completely free. Because the powers that be don't want you to be free. They want you to be slaves. And right now, you, by acting out on a YouTube channel, you're pretty much a slave.
Mm-hmm.
You're a slave to the system. You're thinking nicely in those little inside boxes, and you think that, ooh, I'm a tough guy behind a keyboard, and ooh, let me go cause a little trouble.
Oh, God.
I love that, man. I love you, man.
I've not spoken in a while. Are you okay? Well, you know what's funny? We've been drinking out of your mug. So a couple of this is one of those things. One of our problems lately has been mugs. For some reason, the mug troll has been hitting our house. Like, we had some really, really great mugs, and all of a sudden, they're all getting busted. But the one from the FBI
doesn't get touched.
Doesn't get busted, so...
No, the FBI is good to go, Mimsy's Garden.
Oh, is she asking?
No, she...
Oh, she deleted it. No, it's okay. That's one of our friends.
That's Spicy White
Bear.
That's Spicy White Bear.
He likes to be funny.
Yeah. So re-unhide him, please.
Please. You can... Poor...
But look, in all seriousness, guys... Trolls, this ain't our first rodeo with y'all. Mm-mm. Okay? Come big here, or just go home, or sit here and learn something. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because we love to teach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I got no problem teaching you. Because one day your mom and daddy ain't gonna be there for you. And you're going to have to stand on your own 2 feet.
You're going to get kicked out of your basement.
And you're going to have to provide for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And if mommy and daddy's not teaching you how to do that, then by all means, sit in here, listen, and learn.
Mm-hmm.
Because you will learn how to do that. See, when you guys come and troll homesteading channels, you guys don't know what you're missing. You don't. You're sitting there eating your Cheetos, playing on your keyboard, and you think life is good to go because you're coming in here and making rude comments and making trolls time you out and remove your comment, he, and ha, ha, ha. At the end of the day, you're missing out. You really are. You're not. It's no sweat off our back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I will take this one opportunity like I am today, and I will feed you a little bit, and I will tell you that at the end of the day, just like on the earlier live stream, when they were being rude and nasty, my blue wrenches are some of the best blue wrenches in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And let me tell you something. I have a deep bench of awesome blue wrenches.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best, probably the best blue wrench in all of YouTube. Unfortunately for me, she went and got a job. But she has talked and trained most of my blue wrenches in here.
Mm-hmm.
And if she comes back, she'll put a can of whoop ass on you that you ain't going to have the first clue.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, though. These guys that are in here right now are doing just fine.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. My wrenches aren't punks.
Mm-mm.
My wrenches, they came to play. They get enjoyment out of bouncing your butts.
Mm-hmm.
So, keep trolling. Keep doing what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, you are the ones losing.
Mm-hmm.
Not us. Not the people in my chat box. Not the people that are watching us.
Mm-hmm.
It's you.
Mods rule. Mod squad. I know that's the shirt I really should have worn.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that shirt. So, all right.
Well, if you want to go in, go ahead and go in. I think I'm gonna.
I know that we've told the kids that we were gonna.
Yep. Look, Suburban's back. Suburban's one of my great mods.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, she got you again. I honestly think that my trolls on their computer,
Mm-hmm.
they carve in notches like some snipers do on their rifle.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hey, Bub, why did he unhide him?
He got trigger happy. So. But
Bub's just playing. He's not a troll.
Yeah.
Your mods are awesome. Yeah, we try. I mean, this is not Bub, Nathan. Uh-oh.
So. At the end of the day, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm really not worried about it.
Not worried about you. So
what do we have planned for this week coming? Oh! So the other things we got done, we got the chickens moved.
Yep, got the
week.
chickens moved this week.
Yeah.
We got the one.
Oh. About choosing how you choose to love me.
I do choose to love you.
Every day.
I choose to love you. I choose to be faithful to you. I choose to make sure that you are getting fed In the Lord, I choose to make sure that you have a safe place to live. I choose to treat you like a queen.
Mm-hmm.
I choose you as my friend, my lover, my wife, my bestie.
And your roommate.
What's up, all sorts?
I love you.
I love you. I choose to spend the rest of my life with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're just another notch to prove that God is
Oh,
real.
wow. You did that on purpose. Just another notch.
And I say it like that because God made you perfect for me. Not for anybody else,
Mm-hmm.
but for me. God gave you the right amount of patience. God gave you the right amount of obedience.
Mm-hmm.
God gave you the right amount of backbone.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dawn.
Mm.
God gave you the right amount of empathy and love, unconditional love and caring that is perfect just for me.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be the man that I am today if it wasn't for you. And I'm definitely would not be the man that I'm going to be tomorrow if it wasn't for you.
This is true.
You encourage me daily. You motivate me daily to become a better man, a better person, to stand toe-to-toe with my goat man that I have to slay. You encourage me. You frustrate me when I'm saying stuff that you know that I may have gotten the measurements wrong, and you correct me. But you're doing that because you don't want my reputation ruined or anything like that, and I get it.
It drives me crazy sometimes. Like yesterday when you were telling your story about the 50,000 people that were up at the...
Yep.
There's no way.
There were
There's
50,000
not
people.
50,000 people in this town or the other towns surrounding it. But I know, and everybody that knows and loves Jason knows that he exaggerates for the power of the story. Like, you have to understand, there may not have been 50,000 people there, but the point is that there were so many people there that it seemed like 50,000 people were there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing, is like sometimes people have to learn
Cecilia.
learn to take Jason's stories with a little bit of relativity. Like, you have to know the point he's trying to make is why the numbers are so high. And I had to learn that with him, is to understand that sometimes he's not, it's not about it's not about the the numbers. It's about the point he's trying to make.
Thank you, Lone Star.
Copper Kettle Farms.
What's up, Copper Kettle?
Now, which one was Copper Kettle? I got them all messed up.
I got them all messed up too.
I don't remember which one is Copper Kettle. I know Amethyst is it Mandy? Maybe.
Don't say real names.
Well, she doesn't go by that on here, so it wouldn't. Copper Kettle, is she? I think she's the one that went to the party, isn't she?
I think so. She might be.
Copper Kettle, are you the one that was going to the party earlier tonight? Because if so, I want to know how that went.
Yes.
I want to know how that party went.
Look, she sent it on Marco Polo. She sent a screenshot of the spread.
Uh-huh. We need to do something like that. Like, maybe that's what we should do for our 15th anniversary.
have a medieval
have a
party?
big medieval party.
How many of you guys
serve
would
turkey legs? Like it'd be right around Thanksgiving, so we could serve turkey legs.
Okay, if Robin and I threw a big party for our 15-year anniversary, which is next year,
November 23rd next year.
how many of y'all would come? Give me a thumbs up.
That would
Honestly,
be super
right?
cool.
Right now, you would say, yes, I would do whatever it takes to come.
That would be fun. Can you imagine? Like get dressed up with the old corsets and the little booby push-up things.
Yeah, you just fed some
We're
trolls.
stuffed with medieval food. I bet that would be. I bet that would be so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We could have a big, huge medieval Thanksgiving kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be fun. No, she's not far, right? She's the one that's in North Carolina.
No.
Oh no, it's not her. Oh no, she's in. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
She's in totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know April would come.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Norman Akers would come. So, in a kilt.
In a kilt,
Oh, that would be
yes.
awesome.
Wench costumes for all. Yep.
Nice.
That would be fun. No, because I'm 50 and you guessed that I was married 45 years. You gotta start making the mead now.
You are not
I
lying,
know,
Lone
right?
Star.
But wouldn't that be fun though? We could have mead. Oh, we could do meat and turkey legs and
That's a lot of turkey legs.
maybe we just like everybody show up at the Renaissance Fair.
Homesteaders take over the Renaissance Fair.
That would be fun. Go to the one in Atlanta. Isn't there one in Atlanta?
I think so. Yeah. We're in Northeast Georgia, Hoss. Northeast Georgia.
I wouldn't
Hoss said he
even bring
came
my beer.
over from Dutch, keeping
Uh-huh.
it Dutch.
Mhm.
What was Dutch saying that made you come over here? Was he talking about my smokehouse?
I'll bring the meat. Yes.
So,
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
think that would be cool. I could keep growing my hair out and we could do like the braids and everything. That would be fun.
mm-hmm. Granny's Florida Garden. Hey, everyone. Hello, how are you?
Lord.
Biggest ones are here in Texas. They live in Nevada.
Yeah, that's a long drive.
That's a long drive. It's even a longer flight, I think, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
We all talk about my smokehouse. I like my smokehouse. I can't wait to. We are actually going to be firing it up this week coming. We're going to smoke some hams. We're going to, tomorrow, we're probably going to go ahead and
Yeah, Fairburn.
drop one or two, probably the guinea hogs. We're going to get rid of all the guinea hogs. And so we're going to start dropping some of the bigger ones. And we're going to hang them for like a day or two. And then start to do the cuts, cut them up. I know Naked Gardener said he was going to come down and maybe do some.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but I mean, what did he... How was I in his conversation again? Dutch's conversation, Hoss. And then we're gonna smoke. You want to smoke both the hams or?
Probably. Because we have two. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I want a real tree from one year, but they do cost so much. See, that's the thing is, they used to cost a lot for us too, Because to me, that was almost a present in itself because it was $80, almost $100. And so we ended up, we got up here and realized that they were a lot cheaper than they are down in Augusta. And so we can swing, for the most part, most of the time, 30 bucks or so, we can usually swing it. The problem is that when we put up a tree and you don't have any presents to put up underneath it, that can kind of make things a little rough. So there have been a few, and some of y'all have been around with us, there have been a couple of years where it was pretty lean here, and we had to kind of lean on Jason's parents to kind of help us out a little bit. And so decorating a tree at our house just didn't seem like, didn't seem like a good idea. So
Christmas has always been kind of a flip-flop kind of thing around here. We love celebrating the birth of the Lord, but it's kind of hard when you're going through hard times to make it a decent Christmas. How did you vent the smokehouse? We have a chimney in the top.
And then also the way that the walls are built, they're not solid, like there's little bitty gaps here and there, so it kind of, helps. Is that why they look so bad over the years?
Not why I look.
No, not at the places that, are you talking about like the different places? Oh.
What is she talking about?
Dutch just mentioned about your live streams and how people can grow their channels by interacting.
Yep.
Small fee for harvest from the forest service. Buying a culture tree is real expensive now. No seeds to sow. 70 for a 7-foot. Wow. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the ones that we used to get, they were like $80. But the one that we got today was between a 7 and 8 foot tree, and we paid $35 for it. And we cut it down and brought it home, and it's beautiful. So we'll post pictures of it.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Okay, guys. Well, we just basically did 2 1-hour live streams back to back. Brought this on as a test to see how the new whole YouTube living thing went, and we just kept right on talking. So, which was okay. I enjoy hanging out with y'all. I really do. I look forward to Saturday nights to be able to do our live stream, to be able to come in and interact with y'all, catch up with y'all, see how y'all's week went, and kind of share how our week went. We are really doing our best to try to, and look, I'm going to be just straight up honest with y'all. We have big plans for 2020, and we're trying to do our best. That way we can share those plans and share this journey that we're going to take with y'all. And we're trying to get a lot of duckies, for lack of a better term, a lot of duckies in a row, and we're trying to figure out how we can balance running the homestead and trying to get a video out every day. And it's really not working to our favor. And we say we're going to put a video out every day, but then we fail miserably. So Robin and I have been doing some talking, planning, trying to figure out, truthfully, how many videos a week we can put out. And we're pretty much there. We've kind of figured it out, and we're going to give it a run in the month of December. But December 31st is coming
quickly.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And we will be having a premiere video come out on December 31st, on New Year's Eve. And it's going to kind of lay out what we're going to be doing in 2020. I'll tell you right now, we're probably not going to have a lot of free time. We have committed to certain conferences and stuff already, but those will probably be the only ones that we're going to go to. We are not going to hit a whole bunch like we did last year.
Well, that's not really true. It's basically going to be the same number. It's just we're not going to be able to add anything else, and we're having to take away some and add different ones.
Yeah.
So, but my job only allows me a certain amount of time off a year, and so we kind of have to use up all of my time off to be able to do these things. So,
but what we're planning for next year itself is not going to allow us anytime. There's not going to be just let's pick up and go to Chris's place or pick up and go see the hollers on a rim. We're going to have to plan that stuff out.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to just drop what we're doing and go.
Yeah. And so that's kind of where we are. Tomorrow is December the 1st. We are going to try to put some videos out this week. It's going to be a very, very hardcore effort on our part. And we're going to see where we go from there. We haven't given up on YouTube. We're just trying to figure out what can work so we can be consistent for you guys.
Yeah, because I know it's got to be frustrating to y'all when we say we're going to put out this video and then it never shows up. We get that. It's just, it's like today. Life gets in the way. Mm-hmm. You know, we were planning on going to the tree farm first thing. But then when we started trying to do the stuff yesterday with the wheat, it didn't happen. So then the wheat started to go on today. So then we're sitting there and Jason's like, well, then we'll just go to the tree farm in the morning. And I said, I don't think you understand. Like, this keeps happening, like, every day. So that's what we're having to deal with, is trying to figure out how we do everything so that it all fits in and we don't put things off. But we don't want to set ourselves up to fail with saying too many. Right. So like Taco Pop-Tarts. I've been waiting on that video for 2 years. And it's because my oven is broken. As soon as my oven's back up and running, probably going to be the very first video we do. Once it's done.
Yeah. Like I got a bat box video I got to get out.
Yeah.
So there's lots of things that we've been saying that we're going to do.
And we appreciate all of y'all that have
crap
hung
has hit
around
the
with
fan
us.
sometimes around here where it had to go on the back burner.
Yeah.
So we're not saying that to make a whole bunch of excuses and stuff. It's just, it's hard as a creator by itself to do YouTube. When you add in being a creator or being a homesteader, and then you try to be a creator too. Because anybody that's really hardcore doing this lifestyle as a homesteader, sometimes a pig gets out, chickens get out, or an electric fencing breaks, or a water pipe breaks, and everything else goes from I'm going to make a bat box today to, oh crap, a water line broke. Then bat box goes to the back burner and the water line takes priority.
Right.
And that's where we are.
Yeah. But we're going to figure it out, and we'll get to where we're consistent, whether it's 1 video a week, 2 videos a week. Plus, we're never going to stop our live streams.
Yeah, you're guaranteed to get a live stream.
Because the thing is that even in the summertime, 8 o'clock, it's about time to shut down. Mm-hmm. So, and on a Saturday evening, it's the perfect time to shut down. So, regardless, that's never going to change. It's just being able to put out the content that will...
And I don't want to put out junk content.
Right, we're not just going to put it out, just put it out. Like, that's probably part of the problem, or not problem, is that we just don't want to put it out just to...
Just to put out a video.
Right.
I want my videos to be educational and something that you can use to be able to grow your homestead and your experience, so that way you can become more free.
See, Suburban, that's the funny thing is that she has not gone out looking for a boyfriend anymore, so we don't have that content anymore. So. Now that she's got her boyfriend, but we will be having that content soon, because we're pretty sure she's gonna drop a calf in February, March, maybe.
Yep.
So be looking for that, and that may be a live stream. It may be that we get out there and she's pushing and we go to a live stream. So that's definitely on the books just when it happens. So all right, guys, we love y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again.
Hanging out for another hour for live stream 2. That was
helping us work out these
or helping us work out some of these kinks.
Mm-hmm.
So Robin and I remind you to plant smiles,
grow giggles,
and harvest the love.
Harvest the love, baby.
Be kind to one another. You never know what that person could be going through. They could be just in a live stream looking for some attention.
That's it.
Oh, well. Recycle, reuse, repurpose, keep stuff out of the landfill, give the wildlife a chance to have their own natural habitat. And we will see you guys next time.
Night, y'all.
Night.